This shit is men's. Just to the joke, got back to the ends. I did it again. Jumped out of the Benz. The beast fall deep when the war's with your friend. Oh, I'll drill it again. For the G's in the pen. I'll ride till it all dead. Man, the feeling is tense. Four got cops and they kill it with a tense. Marvin G got 10.
Could you please introduce yourself?
My nickname is Blaze. This is how they call me on roads.
So how long have you been living in London?
21 years.
Born and bred?
Born in Germany.
You speak German as well, I suppose?
No, I was just living there for 2 years. Then I moved to my country in Poland. Then I moved to the UK. From that time I'm here.
So what's your opinion on a knife crime?
You know what, at the moment is stupid, yeah, because young people killing themselves for no reasons. Like, if there was a reason, like family or something, it's a different story. But at the moment I see they just doing stupid stuff, going in jail for someone else. That's not right. Just to be on roads, just to show off that you are involved in crimes. That's stupid. If you want to do something good for yourself. Don't look up to someone else because you're in gang relations and all that. I was in gang relations before when I was young. I'm 29 now, but that's not the way to live at the moment on roads. Like you can get killed in a second. You can just come up from here and you can get killed. That's not the point. Just live your life how you want to live. You got hobby, do your hobby. Don't look up to someone like they're gonna tell you to do something. Don't do it. Think twice before you're gonna do something.
Why do you think is leading all these young youth to a life of crime?
Sometimes it is that's for protection. Sometimes it is because you want to be in gangs.
Because you've got so much experience, what advice would you give to a young youth that's trying to get into this life?
Just leave the crime and leave the knives, leave the guns, leave everything out of your life. If you want your family to live normal, just keep out of this. I'll tell you like this.
From your experiences, do you think a knife will keep you safe?
No, it'll make you more trouble.
And you ever carried a knife around?
No.
So, besides just knife crime, you ever been involved with the police because you committed a certain felony?
Yes, I was, but that's just different story.
Do you think that's based on discrimination?
Could be as well.
So what's your opinion on discrimination, by the way?
You know, I would say like this, yeah. Like the roads are different, like discrimination depends on which and what's the reason for it. To do it. I'll tell you like this.
So, do you think the government is doing enough to help out with the community?
Government is just taking the piss. They're just doing good for themselves. Then don't look for the people that needs help from them, like proper help. Like people are homeless, like people need food, need houses. They don't do nothing like that. They just do good for themselves just to be rich. But the people that really need help, they're not there where they need it.
Like you smoke or you abuse any substance, legal, illegal, whatsoever. Do you?
Yeah, I am, but I just...
Which substances do you abuse?
Really, I don't want to say it, but it's bad. It's bad. It's hard.
Class A or B?
Class A, but...
Not to judge, everybody is human, everybody have their downfall and so forth, but have you ever tried a thing called rehab?
Tried, but it's hard. The way we live and the way I live the life at the moment is hard.
And because of it, have you ever landed yourself in trouble with police?
Yes.
And you've probably been sentenced for it?
Sentenced, but never gone jail.
That's fortunately. God's on your side. You have a religion you believe in?
Yeah, I'm a Catholic.
Catholic, that's amazing. So you've been baptized and so forth?
Yes.
So what do you think of yourself, as a positive role model or negative?
I can be both, because negative and positive. I've been in doing mistakes, but mistakes giving you to learn. I would say it like that. Mistakes are good and mistakes are bad. Like the way you live, you learn by it.
So, what advice could you tell a young youth that's not on any substance abuse, that's not trying to do anything, but life comes through with temptations, right? What would you tell them to what to avoid in life? Just a general based advice.
I would say like this. For real, from my heart, keep up with drugs, keep up with this everything. What happens, just deal it in that way, just to use drugs or to do bad stuff. Just keep out of trouble. That would be the best thing for you. I would say like that.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, what's your opinion on a knife crime?
It's bad, man. Especially this area. There's a lot happening, man. I don't know. I think 'cause I don't know. They're not at home and that, man. I don't know what to say, man.
So, what do you think is leading all these youth into this life of crime?
Money. I think it's money, bro. Yeah.
Money. Do you think the government is doing enough to support the youth? So, the life of crime and knife violence, what advice would you give to young youth that's actually currently going through it, since you've had some experiences yourself?
I say life is very important. Cherish it. And don't waste it.
You tell him, else.
Don't take people's life.
That's right, man.
It's waste of space.
Of course.
Don't do it.
So, what's your opinion on these shops that's selling knives to young youths?
It's not their fault. The young youth.
Oh, they should be banned.
How is that the young youths for? They have money, they go in the shop, buying inside the shop is legal, stepping out the shop is illegal. How is that? The government should be more hard on that. What's your opinion on that too?
I think they should raise the age limit to like 21.
Yeah, life, yeah.
At least,
That's good
show
idea.
some formal ID or why is a knife even being sold? Why is a knife even being sold to a kid? Is it his mum has sent him to the grocery store to get a knife, or I mean, maybe the shop owners should use some of their common sense to see, has this guy come from home, or as he's from a gang or something?
Have you ever been in a situation where you've been attacked by someone that's carrying a knife?
I have, yeah, a few times. We've been in that situation a few times, and it's not a good feeling. The outcome, obviously, as the guy just said, the outcome of it is definitely not good. Taking someone's life, and that's the thing nowadays. Kids they see carrying knives, rolling around in groups as a very brave, and they see themselves as a very brave children to do this. But
Do you think
I
the
think
media?
it's cowardly, really.
Do you think the media is a big influence on the knife crime? For instance, in the UK, drill music. What's both of your opinions?
On, I mean, yeah, music I think definitely plays a part, because obviously with the grime industry, they talk about knives and guns and drugs and women, and this is like they're like a role model to these youngsters nowadays. Kids want to be like the rappers, be like the stars, and drive around with the chains and the bling and cars, and it's all about making easy money. Yeah, that's it, man.
Ex-gang leader, bro.
Ex-gang leader here. He's ex-gang leader. He's just come in the country from Pakistan.
Wow. Would you mind a couple of serious questions for the youth?
No, he doesn't want to be seen. He drives off. So there's a prime example. We don't mind speaking to the public.
Yeah.
But you see these people, they come. You had two guys in the car next to us a while ago, driving around in a Vauxhall Insignia, acting all young. It's not the way.